Hey everyone, and welcome to Mommy Mondays. My name is Azucena. I'm a first-time mother to baby Kai, who is 3.5 months old. And yeah, here I am documenting my journey from pregnancy to now, even pre-pregnancy in some of my videos, even though I really didn't talk about how great it was to be pre-pregnant. But here we are post-partum. Thank you if you are coming back and watching these and welcome to those who are new to this. I'm all over the place, as you can tell by that great intro, but basically this is where I just talk about how life is going with the newborn. Well, he's no longer a newborn. At least I don't think so, because he's like gonna be 4 months here soon. So yeah, and I say that because he's been meeting his milestones really well. Like, he's completed a whole role. Like, he does this whole thing. He babbles a ton. Super expressive kid. So I was reading it might be an indicator that he's going to be very talkative, which makes sense because I'm quite the talker, as is my husband at times. So we shall see what kind of kid we have. But man, this past week has been something else. I don't know what is going on, but I thought we had a schedule going on, and I feel like we might be going through a sleep regression. I'm really not sure, but yeah, I don't even know. Seriously, like, we had one night where it was so hard to put him to sleep. So then we're like, do we eliminate or eliminate a nap after a certain time, you know? Our baby from the beginning, though, has spent a lot of time awake, which was something that was very new for me and for us and for him, I'm sure. But it's great to see that it means that he's reaching his milestones and that kind of stuff. So that's exciting, because I'm thinking, okay, if he has this regression, it means that there's a lot of big changes going on with him. Granted, with the whole rolling thing, he loves to do that, so we do a lot of tummy time. But we also do a lot of him just being able to move around all over the floor. Still breastfeeding strong. He enjoys to breastfeed. He does get distracted, but I swear when we feed it super fast, he does get a little, he does get a little frustrated sometimes, and I can tell it's because I'm not having to let down as fast enough. So I'm thinking it's also because, you know, they say your supply stabilizes at 3 months. So I think part of that is my supply stabilizing. But yes, I mean, but that's just life, you know. I'll just have to get to him sooner, versus when he's ravished, you know, like super hungry. So yeah, the cloth diapers, we're going strong with that too. He is now in one of the biggest sizes for the cloth diapers. So it's actually really exciting. I'm like, oh my God, our baby's growing. He's now over 15 pounds. So yeah, he's hefty. He's wearing, I mean, he could still wear some clothes that is 0 to 3 months, and then obviously 3 to 6. Just depends on the brand, you know how that goes. Sometimes it's a little off. It'll be a little smaller or run larger. It depends. We got some chew toys. He's definitely teething, I feel like. Chew toys, I gotta say. Teething toys. Chew toys are for dogs. At least that's what I think. Anyways, so he likes to chew on things a lot. He's definitely teething, slobbering. He likes to bite my hand right here. I don't think he necessarily likes to nurse. That was something that I was a little concerned about, because I was like, oh no, here we go. But I think he might actually just be like, let me chew on something that's harder, which is great because my boobs are not hard, they're soft. I think in comparison to what he likes to chew. So what else? We did have like a little rash developing here on his neck, because since he doesn't hold up his neck a lot like this, or because there's a lot of rolls too, you know, milk accumulates there, dog hair, dirt, just skin, anything, right? So there's that. But we've been doing pretty good about that, cleaning it and whatnot. So we've made the executive decision to bathe him every other day, because it's so hot here. He sweats all the time in his car seat. You know, the whole milk stuff and whatnot. So we're just thinking every other day for now. And then I think we'll space that out over the winter because it's cold. But he might not get as dirty because he won't be sweating and stuff. So we'll just see how everything goes. But we might have to do it a little bit more frequently too, because we also have to take into consideration his poop change. Once we start introducing foods, we're going to be doing that at 6 months. And then, you know, depending on how much of a mess he makes or any blowouts, we'll do, obviously, adjust accordingly. But that's going to be interesting because, yeah, so like I said, we're introducing foods at 6 months. We're going to start off with ones that may not be as pleasant, you know, just so you can have a broader sense of different foods. And you know how it is, if you taste something sweet and then something not as sweet or not sweet at all, you're like, ooh, I don't like it. So you want to start off with foods that are a little bit more umami, bitter, not as good tasting. I mean, we like them, but you know what I mean, like training the palate for the baby. But yeah, but it's not going to be a huge emphasis on making sure that he eats a lot of food. It's just, again, for introduction, we are doing baby-led weaning, meaning that he will lead the way on when he would like to wean. Now, our goal is 1 year. There was a point where I was just like, shoot, if I can get to 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 3 months. Now we're here at 3.5, approaching 4 months. And I'm like, 6 months is too little. And I'm like, everything is okay now. Like, granted, things are going to change. I hear that little kids, these babies like to twiddle on your nipple and whatnot. So I'm not very excited about that. We'll just see how everything goes, because then they start getting all acrobatic with how they breastfeed. So I don't even know. But yeah, breastfeeding, we've come a long way. So I'm happy to say everything's going really well. I feel pretty good usually, but you know, usually by Thursday, I'm kind of like, all right, I can't wait for the boo to get home and we can have a weekend together. Because it just makes a big difference, you know. And then having to do everything of like taking the kid in the car and like packing the bag, getting yourself ready all by yourself can be quite the feat during the week, you know. So it's always nice to revert from that over the weekend and just be like, oh, this is nice. Like, I really take advantage. Like, some evenings though, like I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna take a shower. Like, I'm gonna be gone for like 30 minutes taking a shower. Like, you know what I mean? Just taking my sweet time, shampooing my hair, you know what I'm saying? I swear, like, the whole week had almost passed by though, and I was like, I have not shampooed my hair. Like, I need to do that to my poor hair. Anyways, I'm gonna leave y'all be. We gotta get some stuff ready, but I hope you have a lovely week, and until next week, I'll see ya.